Ever found yourself wishing you had a truth-seeking superpower? Like, wouldn't it be cool to know if someone's spinning a web of lies? Or if that date is the real deal? Well, guess what? While we can't gift you superhero abilities, we've got the next best thing. Picture this: uncovering the mysteries of a person's true self. It's like having your own secret decoder ring for personalities. Now, we're not promising mind-reading skills, but we've got some pretty solid tips to help you navigate the enigma that is human behavior. So, if you want to read someone's personality, pay attention to these things. Number one, the way they touch you. Touches can speak volumes about someone's feelings. They could also be secret signals, testing the waters to see if you're feeling the vibe. But hold on, don't jump to conclusions just yet. Check if they're spreading the love elsewhere. Are they hugging everyone in sight or giving friendly shoulder pats left and right? If yes, they might just be a touchy-feely person in general. Now here's the thing. Watch for signs that go beyond the touchy-feely stuff. For instance, is their body language leaning in your direction? Do they subconsciously copy your moves? That's right, fellas. These are the ninja moves of attraction. Those are like the secret codes that scream, "You're attractive." Number two, posture. How a person walks and holds themselves can tell you a lot about their self-confidence. For example, someone who walks upright with their shoulders back and looks straight ahead, that's a classic sign of self-confidence. On the other hand, if someone is slouched over, eyes on the ground as they walk or speak, it sends a different message. It doesn't necessarily scream low self-esteem, but that's the vibe it gives off. Number three, copying body language. If you've never tried to figure people out like this before, it might be something you haven't really paid attention to. But trust me, it's worth noticing. When someone copies your body language, it's like a silent compliment. It means they're feeling pretty positive about you and want to be on the same wavelength. It's a good sign that your chat is going smoothly and that the other person is open to what you're saying. No one's doing this on purpose. It's not like people are walking around thinking, "Let me copy this person exactly." It just happens naturally when we're feeling comfortable around someone. Some folks are really good at picking up on these signals, while others might need someone to just tell them straight up what's going on in their heads. Ever wondered what someone was really thinking when you met them for the first time? Well, get ready for our next insightful tip: the side glance. It's all about decoding those subtle cues that can reveal a person's true intentions. When people are genuinely interested, their bodies do the talking. They face you and make eye contact, a warm invitation to connect. But here's the kicker. If you notice a sudden side glance, well, that's a different story. That quick look away is like a secret signal. Their subconscious is telling you something. They're searching for an escape route. Maybe the conversation hit a nerve, or who knows, they've got a pressing appointment at the door. Whatever it is, a side glance spills the beans. So, next time you're out meeting new faces, keep an eye on those side glances. The eyes might just be revealing more than words ever could. Number five, frequent nodding. When someone nods as you talk, it's usually a good sign. They're on the same page. But if the nodding goes into overdrive, it might be a hint of nervousness, like they're seeking your approval. Too much nodding could mean they're concerned about what you think of them or their ability to do what you're asking. On the flip side, frequent nodding might be happening without them even realizing it. It's like a subtle way of saying, "Let's keep this moving." Just like when someone can't stop looking at their watch or touching their car keys. Number six, handshake. Another way to read someone is the way they shake your hand. If it's soft and kind of floppy, they might be easygoing or not assertive. If it's super firm and almost hurts, they could be bossy. How long the handshake lasts matters too. If it drags on forever, that's a bit strange. But if it's over too quickly, they might not be looking for a deep connection. It could also mean they're just really busy. So, handshakes are like a little preview of a person's vibe. Number seven, paralanguage. Ever heard of paralanguage? It's a fancy term for nonverbal stuff like your tone, pitch, and how you talk. Basically, it's saying you gotta listen to how someone says something. Picture this. You're chatting with someone, and their voice is as flat as a pancake. A monotone city. Well, chances are they're most likely unattached to your concept and not interested. The use of sarcasm is another good example. But here's the twist. When someone's sarcastic, what they're saying is the opposite of what those words mean. So, next time you're in a conversation with someone, pay attention to the vibes and the way they talk. It gives you a big clue as to what their true intentions are. Number 8, overall appearance. It's interesting how someone's style can say a lot without them even speaking. You can learn a lot about someone from how they dress and look. If a person has tidy hair, neat clothes, and pays attention to their style, they probably really care about details. On the other hand, if someone's style is more relaxed or they've got that just woke up hair, they might be creative or just not too concerned about being super organized. Now, if you come across someone who looks messy, they might just be really laid back or not too into putting in effort. Understanding people might seem tricky, but it's a super useful skill to pick up. Being good at reading others can make a big difference in how you handle social situations, your personal relationships, and even your work life. Keep in mind that everyone is unique, so figuring out what someone means by what they say or do isn't always a sure thing. These tips should help you get better at catching the vibes from others. Once you've got a sense of how someone is feeling, you can adjust the way you talk and communicate to make sure your message comes across in the best way possible. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.